The man's weight is on the right and the woman's is on the left. The man sidesteps to his left and changes weight to the right while slightly turning the upper body to the left. This allows the woman to pivot on her right foot while maintaining her weight on it. Then the man sidesteps to the left, letting the woman to move backward. After both have established their new weight, the man turns his upper body to the right, while the woman pivots on her left foot. Then the man sidesteps to the right and leads the woman to turn. As the woman moves backward and makes two circular motions resembling those of the figure 8. This set of movements is called back ocho. Regardless of the posture, any point of contact with your partner, such as hand or chest, is a point for energy transfer, allowing the energy to reach the center. This is not difficult to achieve. It's like gently leaning against a wall, connecting your body to it. Once you establish this connection, the woman's steps become a fusion of the couple's energy. First, the upper body receives the energy from the man, and then transfers it to the center. Finally, they are released from the hips and legs. Beginners can think of these 3 parts separately, but in reality, they happen simultaneously. The woman's body is a container of energy, allowing the couple's energy to fuse in her body. The leg movements are the result of this energy fusion. Accept all the energy and present it in your own way. That's why instead of the dance steps, female dancers always follow their feelings. The movement belongs not only to you, but to everything happening in the moment. When the man sidesteps and turns his upper body, just need to make the movements clear. Even though in an embrace, the man's movements will transmit energy to the woman. However, it's important to remember that all movements should be a self-expression, not a force imposed on your partner. In short, once you make your movements clear, just wait for the woman's interpretation. Finally, after completing 1 or 2 sets of back ocho, the man changes weight to the left and faces the woman. It's better to leave the woman slightly to your right front or right cross. Then the man steps forward twice, sidesteps to the right, changes weight to the man's left and woman's right, takes a step back, and ends the sequence. Composing a series of dance steps together is called a sequence. Tango dance sequences often use the steps of square step as connecting points between sequences, just like commas in a sentence, connecting the previous and the next.